Good morning, dear students. Yesterday I have given deforestation and its causes, and today I will give you consequences of deforestation. What is the consequences of deforestation? So first consequences, it disturbs the natural living places of many plants and animals. It disturbs the natural living because trees are homes for many birds and animals. So it disturbs the natural living places of many plants and animals, and pollution level increases and level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere would go up as fewer trees would mean that less carbon dioxide would be used up in photosynthesis, and this would lead to global warming. And increased temperature on earth would disturb the water cycle and may reduce rainfall. So it disturbs the water cycle also, and in resultant drought may occur, and groundwater level would go down. And then if rain is not there, then level of groundwater is also go down, and it would lead to soil erosion and floods. And after that, what is the consequences of deforestation? It will lead to soil erosion and floods. Gradually the fertile land would get converted into desert, and this is called the desertification. What is the desertification? When the fertile land would get converted into desert, and this is called the desertification. When fertile layer would get converted into the desert, and this is called the desertification. And loss of fertility of soil will take place. And it would lead to a decrease in water holding capacity in the soil, and in the absence of trees in the root system, water is not able to move down into the soil, and so water flows over the soil and brings about floods. A number of useful products obtained from trees are also lost when the trees are cut. Activity 7.1. Visit a crop field, park and a forest in which trees have been cut. Note down the names of plants and animals present in each habitat area separately, and compare the number of plants and animals in each area. Try to explain the result. What is the biodiversity and what is the biosphere? Biodiversity. The term biodiversity or biological diversity refers to the variety of organism. That is plants or animals, and microorganism also existing on earth. Biosphere refers to that part of the earth where living organism exist, or the region on earth which supports life. What is the biosphere? Biosphere refers to that part of the earth where living organisms exist, or the region on earth which support life. The most serious threat to biodiversity loss comes from habitat destruction, that is the destruction of living places of organisms. Habitat destruction takes place due to deforestation, construction of dams, cities, industries, croplands, mines, and many other activities. The species of plants and animals which have already been lost are called extinct species. For example, dinosaurs and dodo are extinct animals. Extinct plants are Brahmkal and Sargandha. Oral questions. Some oral questions are given on page number 83. The wise and judicious use of resources is preservation, conservation, forestation. Choose the correct option. Give two reasons for which people cut the trees. What are the two natural cause for deforestation? Which gas is leading to global warming? And what is biodiversity? When you will read this chapter, you can able to give the answers. What is the answers is in oral questions is given. You can give the answers. Conservation of forest and wildlife biodiversity. Conservation of forest and wildlife biodiversity. Steps to conserve biodiversity. Cutting of trees, deforestation should be avoided. Deforestation should be avoided. Cutting of trees, deforestation should be avoided. Planting of trees, afforestation should be undertaken. Steps to conserve biodiversity. What are the steps you can take? First one is the cutting of trees, that is the deforestation, should be avoided, and planting of trees, that is the afforestation, should be undertaken, and hunting of animals, which is banned, should be strictly enforced, and illegal trade in animal skin and elephant tusks should be checked, and dependence on wood as fuel should be reduced, and alternate source of energy should be encouraged. Protected areas like national parks, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserves should be established. Effective system to prevent and fight forest fires should be established. So, and regular surveys of monitor the pollution of all the species in forest should be conducted. And laws to conserve biodiversity, different laws are there for conserving the biodiversity should be enacted and strictly enforced. And environment awareness program for the mass should be conducted on a large scale. Non-governmental organization NGOs, non-governmental organization NGOs should be provided encouragement to undertaking conservation work. Did you know? In India, there are 89 national parks, 492 sanctuaries and 13 biosphere reserves. In India, there are 89 national parks, 492 sanctuaries and 13 biosphere reserves. Did you know India contains 2 of the 13 biodiversity hotspots of the world, Northeast India and the Western Ghats? These 2 areas are very rich in biodiversity. How can we overcome the problems of deforestation? How we can come from that problem, that is the deforestation. Section 7.2 of this chapter, it gives the causes of deforestation, and there is another cause of deforestation. Trees are required for manufacturing paper and therefore forests are cut. And do you know, for making 1 ton of paper 17 full grown trees are required? And so do we stop using paper? No, we should therefore ensure that we do not waste paper and write on both sides of the paper. This will reduce the consumption of paper. Paper is recycled. Paper can be recycled 5 to 7 times for use. Recycling of paper is a good alternatives, and this not only saves trees but also save energy and water needed for manufacturing paper. Another advantage is that the use of harmful chemicals in paper making is also reduced. And deforestation can be overcome by reforestation. The objectives of reforestation is to regenerate the destroyed forest by planting new trees. In India, we have the following acts aimed at preservation and conservation of forest, and to meet the basic needs of the people living in and around the forest areas, and Forest Conservation Act 1972 and Wild Protection Act 1972, amended in 1991. These are the some laws are there, and these different laws are for the some rules for the deforestation. Protected areas. The Government of India passed the Wildlife Protection Act in 1972, under which protected areas like national parks and wildlife sanctuaries have been created. Biosphere reserves have been created since 1986. Protected areas include national parks, sanctuaries, and biosphere reserve. So that wildlife sanctuaries, national parks are for the animals, and so deforestation is very harmful, and we are cutting trees for different reasons are there, for population, for making industries, and different for agriculture purpose also. So different purpose are there. Till here you have to read.